and Yehuda. My name is Yitzhak. I'd like to speak to all who are alive today on this planet. Please, we'll be going through a lot of study and just to looking at what we read in the Bible. It's a translation, and because of being a translation, does not have the words that we need to know in order to be saved. We know that people talk about save, but the question rises, save from what? People don't have an idea what's going on. So please, let's look together. If it's the first time you look at it, please, you can look at the previous videos, but also I plead and ask you be patient now in this series of studies that we're going through of the Torah. We look in Hebrew language and also in Aramaic to see what it's telling us and what we miss all along. We saw before the word in Bereshit chapter 1 verse 2, which was telling us the world became formless and void. And we're going to also put another word which says darkness. So the first word we saw was tohu, bohu, and now we're going to look at the next word, which causes and says kosher. This word kosher, it tells us about darkness. And this word darkness, we have to understand that the word darkness is contain a lot of things, but we look at it, word darkness, it tells about a darkness, dark place, and also a secret place where nothing is exposed. So whatever Almighty is telling us in the Torah is not talk about physical things, even though before it was done physical thing, but it was to announce in the people to be born again. This is what it says, people that were born by spirit and understand, because they will have the power of the deeper secret of the more Almighty. So this is another people. It's not a people of flesh. It's the people that they have exactly the same thinking of Almighty, or the same thoughts. So we'll understand better His word, because this world was meant for different things. So the word tohu and bohu and kosher, if we put together this word, will give us a numeric value, which the first one will be 752, which talks about aruma. The word aruma we can find in the Judges chapter 9 verse 41, which it says Abimelech dwell in Aruma, which means the word Abimelech, it means my father is a king who dwelleth in Aruma. The word Aruma or Aruma, it's mean I shall be exalted. So this way dwells my father is a king. So we see that's what it gives this numeric value if we put together these three words, tohu, bohu, and kosher. The other numeric value that will also give us, it's 1232, which means bukia. The word bukia we can find as well in a place in the first Debrayim chapter 25 verse 4, which this was one of the 14 brothers, which was the sons of Heman. The word Heman means faithful. So this faithful had 14 sons and 3 daughters. So this word also talks many things. So please, let's not look in the way we perceive in our world of darkness, because as we see the way the word is written and what we look at it, we live a life of darkness, or the things of this world which has got nothing to do and tells the truth what's going on there. So the word bukia, it's mean Yah. So bukia, Yah, bukia, we start from the other word, the right to the left. So it's a Yah has made empty. So he's telling us exactly how this world, when you're in darkness, what's going on there. So what's meaning darkness? So he said the world became formless, which is got no structure, no rule, nothing that no way of something that's worth to guide, no guidance, formless, got no form. Second, say void, worst. It's something that's just going down. So it say also darkness. So it was a darkness in this place. So this word, we look at these words that we see today there. So this word we'll also find if we go into Torah, in the second book from Bereshit, we go into Shemot. Shemot is telling us that in chapter 10, verse 21, the Almighty told Moshe, he say, stretch out your arms and darkness will come. So when he stretched out his arm, darkness came in the land of Mitzrayim or Egypt. So, but it says here we have a difference, because it say for Israel there was a light, but in Mitzrayim there was a darkness. So you have to understand that this does not talk about places, even though that time was a place, but it's talk about inside of the soul of a human being. So it's a human being, those who that go in, or the nation, it's got no light or whatsoever, but Israel does have a light. Does that mean all Israel? No. So we're going to look at that later. But as we see, we just established first that the word darkness, which means the place of the secret place, the heart. It says the same in the same place there on Shemot 10:21. It says that it was so dark that no one was able to stand up from his place. Okay, so no one could go anywhere. So they were standing in the same place, and they were sitting in the same place, could not stand up. So we see that this word, why it says that they could not even stand up, and it was so dark could be able to be touched. So the word touch is something that you could be able to feel it. You feel it. Okay, here's darkness. So when we look at that, we can be able to perceive a lot of things. What is darkness? What is something that is dark that we also can perceive? This is a part of darkness. We can touch this. This is the dark that we can see. This does not fulfill any Torah. It's got nothing. This is a part of darkness. People die for this. They do all kind of stuff, and they will do anything. Why? Because people inside is dark. They cannot understand nothing. They have no chakma, bina, and das. It's everything empty. So this is why we see this. Or you get a beautiful house. That's part of darkness. The car is part of darkness. All kind of stuff, money, all that thing. It's all darkness. It's part thing, something you can touch. It's so dark you can touch. So people do not stand up. What mean you cannot stand up is this. You might be married. You think that I'm married now, I see my wife. You don't. The husband, you can't. Why? This person still standing in the same place. You don't even know. Himself doesn't even know who he is. So we have to understand that it's so dark that you don't even understand or see your children. You don't see nothing. All things is dark. This, the world will live on now. Now, we go into school, we make it more dark. We are be taught by man. This is what it says. Curse is the man who trusts in man. So we be taught by all kind of different people to make us more dark and make us more inside our souls become so dark that we cannot perceive anything. So this is why I said the world became empty or formless, and also void, waste, and darkness. So we're going to look in the other steps what it contains, the 21 things that's in human being. Go to the next video.